On my mama, man, size 16 is hard to cop. It's boat kicks.
Alright, what's good? It's your boy Bo Kicks. So today, what I want to do is really check out some sixes real quick. The infrared sixes drop this weekend coming up. I think it's the 16th or 17th. The 17th, I believe. Infrared sixes come back out, the retro with the Nike Air on the back. You know, dope look. I started looking on StockX and Go and really trying to look for what the price looked like pre to them coming out, you know what I mean? And checked them out, and they were pretty high, so I'm not going that route. I'll try to get them on release date. But when I was looking, so many sixes popped up, some of which I didn't even know about, you know what I mean? To be honest, and some of which were GS sizes that, in my opinion, had clean colorways. I bought a pair of 10s in October. I forget the name of them, but they had that all over royal blue with a little bit of orange on them and shit. They look kind of dope. I bought them, you know what I mean? Obviously I liked them, but kind of made me think which Jordan 6s might be dope that came in a boat size, you know what I mean? An adult size and a big size for that matter. But not all of these are dope. Some of them are just for me to chronological, is that a word? But, you know, basically list all the sixes that I thought were kind of cool. Some probably whack, but just kind of go over them and put them all on a list that I can defer back to and kind of look at what sixes came out as of February 2019. So let's get right into it. Coming up right now, the Jordan 6 Slam Dunk. This was a dope release. I don't even know when it came out. It was an all red, white, you know, clear sole. It had a little graphic on it. I don't even know what the graphic is on for. And the 10, I don't even know what none of this was on there for. Slam Dunk contest? I don't know what it was for. The shoe looks pretty dope. On to the next. They had a history of Jordan Spizike, red and green colorway. You know what I mean? Kind of similar to the Slam Dunks, different with that green hit. I kind of like it. It's all right. You know what I mean? These photos, by the way, is gonna be somewhere. You know how I do it. You know what I mean? And on to the next. The Olympic London. You know, the blue and white colorway with the I think it was predominantly white. This looks familiar. It looks like they flipped this type of color blocking a couple times as far as the sixes go. Not a bad shoe. A little bit of small red hits on there. Not a bad shoe. The Black Cat 6. You know, the perforated holes, black with the predominantly black with a little bit of white midsole. I like this kick. I wish I would have copped it. You know what I mean? I don't have too many sixes. I probably have like 4 or 3 pairs. You know what I mean? But the Black Cat is definitely one I wish I could have copped. Maybe I'll go back and get that one and pops up in my size. Infrared sixes. We already know about the black infrared sixes, but do you know about the all infrared 6? I think people have seen them in photos before. These are fire. I've seen these on Instagram a couple different times. Wish I had these. I do not, you know. Fire looking shoe. The cigar sixes. I think they did 2 cigar sixes. No, the other one was a Pinnacle. That'll be later on, but the cigar sixes, you know, cold colorway. You know what I'm saying? I think it came in one of those packs, cigar pack probably. I don't know if the 7s came with it. I can't remember. But, you know, you had that burgundy or maroon color. You had that brown. I don't know if that's supposed to represent like the wrapping of a cigar. A little bit of gold hits on there. Small little bit of red. Clear sole on it. Dope kick. Wish I had these. The Purple 6 Dynasty. This was a GS colorway. I like it. You know what I mean? How could I not like anything purple? I fuck with the Kings. I'm from Sacramento, so off top, purple is the shit. You know what I mean? I would love if this came out in, a full size run, so I can grab something like it. Looks like it has suede on it, full all the way around the shoe. Somewhat, it kind of looks like a milky bottom, but I don't know for sure. On to the next, Valentine's Day 6s in the GS size, chrome and silver. I don't know what they was doing. I can't get jiggy with that shit, but I just wanted to highlight it because I never paid attention to it before. But chrome, silver, pink hits, blacks on the mids, a little bit of color contrast blocking, and a clear sole. Most of these 6s got clear soles too. Kind of a theme with 6s, I guess. Then you got the Jordan 6 Pistons. It looks like it's a predominantly black overall shoe. You know what I mean? And a suede or a nubuck. I can't really tell because I'm just looking at photos. You got the white and red and blue on there. Well, not really white, but the blue to red. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of dark gray, it looks like, too, on there. Milk or a clear sole. It could be looking milky because the age of the shoe, I'm not quite sure. But I don't even remember these dropping. Do they look dope? Yeah, they look dope. Something about when you do a color blocking that looks like it should have been for a predominantly white shoe, and you flip it, put that suede on there, and throw them colors, see how they look. Like a lot of shoes in reverse. Same as the white infrareds. When you flip something that was predominantly one colorway, put a whole another color for predominantly on the shoe, and then flip it with the same color palette, looks dope. On to the next, the Brazil World Cup. These are fire in my opinion. I fuck with these. I think they came in the Brazil pack. I can't remember the other shoe that came with it. I think it was one of those new Jordans that nobody fucks with, so probably why these kind of went under the radar. I'm sure a lot of people know about it, but in my opinion, went under the radar. Dope ash, dope kit, yellow, neon green, I think. Neon green hits at least, fire looking shoe. I wish they would just come out with something. Jordan, what they do a lot is they'll drop something that's somewhat under the radar, and then they'll come back later on and release it to the masses in a full size run. This, I will fuck with it. They don't even have to call it Brazil, just, I don't know, call it neon green and yellow or something like that. But dope kick, I'll probably wear it with some Oakland A shit. On to the next, you got the Golden Moments. I think that was a pack that came out predominantly white, gold hits. It kind of reminds me of the Linen 4s, I think. Dope kick, I will fuck with these. You do something real, with the earth tones and make that shit look real smooth. Same with the wheats. On to the next, Pantone 6s. I didn't even know they had these, you know what I mean? I think it's a GS or a women's shoe, but if they drop this, I would definitely pick it up. You got that predominant baby blue upper with the white on the mids, clear soles again. You could actually switch the clear soles out and put blue clear soles. That would be dope. On to the next, you got the Motorsport 6s, white and black, basic colorway. Not all that much really to be hooping and hollering about. Yeah, basic. On to the next, you got Turbo Green 6s. Never heard of these neither. GS size, pro black, you know what I mean? Predominantly black, what I mean by pro black and pro black. And teal. You got hits of neon yellow on there too. This shoe is fire in my opinion. Where is this shoe being? Where can I get it? I googled Jordan 6s and this shit came up. Fire. Give me this shoe. Zoom in on it, motherfucker. Zoom in. On to the next. Jordan 6 Game Royals. GS sizes. Predominantly royal blue. And this shoe really made me think about those 10s that had came out. Sorry if you hear my son crying, he does it all the time. But this reminds me of those 10s I was talking about that dropped in 2018 of October with that royal blue predominantly, a little bit of orange. I think it had another color on there, I can't remember at the moment, but this makes me think of it. I kind of like it, You know what I mean? The pink, the neon greens. Sometimes you gotta rock with a shoe that's got the crazy colorways in it. The only thing they could do really is either drop a little bit of darkness or bring down into a lighter color in some of these colors, and maybe give us some dope ass quality materials. You know, another thing you gotta look at is like them Jordan 1s, the crimson orange and the about to drop this week coming up, the turbo greens. You go with a unorthodox colorway, you might get some magic out of that shit. It's just giving us good materials to run with, you know what I mean? And most of the times we'll be happy. Maybe take a few things out here and there, and it can be a dope shit. On to the next. Everybody knows about this one because it dropped last year. The CNYs. You know, predominantly black. You got that gold hit on the back. You know, right where that air bubble is. I think on the spoiler too. You know, that little flower in the back on the heel. Fireworks popping off on the shoe. I still want this shoe. I'm gonna get it at some point. Hopefully it'll still be there. Another one that everybody should be remembering, clearing your mind, Gatorade 6s in two colorways. You got the green Gatorades and you got the orange Gatorades. Both of them is fire. You know, the green obviously a little bit better. I never got my hands on it. I will pick that up eventually. And I'll probably pay for it a heavy toll. The diffused blue, I didn't grab that one. They sold out. I still want that. Or you can call them the Jimmy Butlers. I still want that shoe. The white Jade 6s. I don't know if this is the real name, White Jade. I don't know, but it was a GS. Throw it up somewhere. Basic for the most part. Little hits of that Jade on there. They probably could have did some more with that. I don't know if they would have added like a Jade sole or maybe the laces or something like that. But they could have pushed more potential out of this shoe and made it something a little bit better. But again, another shoe that's for grade school sizes. On to the next, the Jordan 6 Olympic flag Beijing. I like this one. It reminds me of some of the 7s that came out that had all the unique colors on there. You know, again, this is probably a shoe they could redo, re-hit, and bring some more life to. I think it's dope when you have some colors in there that pop a bunch of different ways, and we've been seeing a trend of that happening and going forward into this year and towards the end of last year. You know, another one, that 6, that social status. I talked about this one before on February releases. It came out already. I didn't really get a chance to grab it. The black, purple colorway. This could have dropped just regular suede and the purple colorway, and I would have loved it. Or even just, you know, full black leather, and I would have loved it. The pony hair kind of threw me off. The snake skin, not so much. I don't really like that on there, but you know, cool kick. I think Scoop has a on foot out and a review out on it. Next up, you have the Jordan 6 Pinnacles. You know, this one kind of took like that bomber jacket, olive green all over the shoe. You know what I mean? I didn't pick these up neither. A lot of people I heard hate on it before, but it's not a bad kick. I know all of us probably got a green olive bomber jacket in our closet. You know, not too hard to flip, but it's alright. How many things can you rock with it though? You really got to be going that military theme. But okay, shoot. On to the next, Jordan 6 Champagne. This is the shoe I thought was a part of the cigar pack. But no, I think this came out. Champagnes came out in their own little pack. You know, you had that gold ring, similar to the cigars that came on it. But there's like 2 pairs of 7s, I think, that have it as well. That it's like a white, black, and gold 7 that came out. That was dope. But a forest green upper. You know, you got some black on the bottom there in the mids. A little bit of speckle. I can't see what color it is, but clear sole. You know, the gold ring touch. These are fire in my opinion. I like these a lot. I wish I could add it to the collection. You know, at any point, if I ever see it go up, it'll be one that I'll be looking to grab. On to the next, the Jordan 6 Ares. I didn't even know they did an Ares Jordan. And it seemed like all of them been in either 11s or 1s. But I guess they did do one in a 6. It's all suede. Looks like it's a good suede too. Dope looking shoe. Actually leather and suede. So the contrast of materials there look real dope. It looks fire. On to the next, the Oreo 6s. What can I say about the Oreo 6s? Everybody knows about them. I seen a few lace swaps on them that look real dope, where somebody threw in either elephant print or like a speckle lace swap, black with the white speckle. Look dope. You know what I mean? I'd grab it if I seen it at a good price. You know what I mean? You can't really black and white. There's so many kicks that come out in that colorway, but if you find a good one, go ahead and grab it. Next up, Jordan 6 Lakers Pro Black. What do I mean by that again? Predominantly black, yellow and purple threading. That's kind of fire. I like how it kind of goes in and out too. It's not really a real pattern you can follow, but it's kind of like hits here and there. That's a dope shoe. If I can get it, I would grab it. Got the clear sole on the bottom too. Dope shoe. They should have did like a purple sole though, or like iridescent purple into, yeah, just a purple sole. That would have been, yeah, that would have been fire. Next up on the list, the Jordan 6 Dornbecker. Everybody knows this is fire. I think it's probably on everybody's list if you're a sneakerhead or a sneaker collector or a lover of Jordan shoes. Dornbecker with the navy. You got the red hits on there, a little bit of gold, embossed little, you know, design in there. Fire Jordan 6, probably one of the best out there that exists. Dope. The Jordan 6 Grape, a GS sneaker, predominantly white with the purple hits, clear sole. Do I like this? Yes, I likes it. You know what I'm saying? I fucks with the purple. You know me. On to the next, the Jordan 6 Iron Purple. Different. Do I like it? I do kind of fucking like it. I think you can flip this with a lot of different things. You got the violet or steel colored or grayish purple. You know, that glow green. Something about this colorway looks dope. I don't know what it is, but it kind of looks dope. Maybe a difference in materials, suede, or, you know, maybe some 3M hits on there could have made this one super live. Throw it in some a full-size run, make it available for men's sizes. That would have been fire. Jordan 6 Bright Mango, and don't hate on my picks, man. I'm just saying, you know, sometimes we gotta embrace the different. You know what I mean? Jordan 6 Bright Mango. It's an ugly fucking shoe. You know what I mean? But sometimes a couple tweaks to things, like I said. Maybe if the shoe was predominantly black, you know, a black leather with some of them colors on there, maybe. I don't know. But it's got a neon green. You know, it's got also an orange on there, a neon orange. Not bad. The thing about this though that's kind of cool is they actually switched the soles up and went with a neon sole as well. Not too bad. After this, you got the Jordan 6. What is it? Fear Screen. This one also ugly. It's the shade of green. You know, you can go a little bit lighter, a little bit darker, and really hit magic. These, they didn't find the right shade. They could have did better with this one, in my opinion. You know, even if they, I don't know, if you went like a pine green sole, you know, with pine green hits, that might have been a winner. You know what I mean? Sometimes you mess up with the shade of the color that you're choosing. You got the right idea, but you know, a few things here or there really could fuck up a shoe. Next up, the Jordan 6 World Cup Brazil, or Brazil World Cup Reflecting. This is a dope shoe. Reflecting. I couldn't see any images. I guess I could look. Give me a second to hit the Google. Try to find, I don't know. Did I find it? Trying to find something that shows off the reflecting. You know, I wonder what it would look like. I took a peek at the shoe just in a basic photo, and I like the colorway. I like how the shoe looks. You got predominantly white. You got some speckle on the mids, clear sole. You know, red on the spoiler. It's a dope shoe. I will fuck with this shoe. Re-release these. throw them to me. I want them. You know what I mean? Next on the list, Jordan 6 Macklemore, the green and salmon colorway, or salmon colorway, but salmon. Predominantly green with the little pink salmon highlights. Macklemore's are fire. He's one of the artists that came out with a Jordan kick that they didn't really release to the public, like Khaled and there's a few other cats, but this shit was fire, you know what I mean? I feel like they kind of gave it to us with them Gatorades, the green Gatorades, they went in that direction a little bit, but swapped it out with the orange. This shit was fire. On to the next, the Jordan 6 Macklemore Navy and salmon or salmon. This shit was fire, just like the green before it. You know, all suede upper. Looks like a dope suede too. The salmon with the blue looks real good. This shit will be fire. They can redo this. They don't have to call it a Macklemore. Change a couple things on it, and I think it will fly. It will fly fast. Next up, the Jordan 6 Macklemore Clay. This one's fire, man. Something about the pink wave, man. I've been fucking with a lot of pink. I think really what did it is they released some guava ones last year. Everybody hated on them. I bought a pair. I thought they was dope. And after that, in October, those South Beach 8s, which really matches more with the Spurs colorway than it does Miami, came out. But you know, the pink, and then what do we fast forward? They got another pink Jordan 1 that's supposed to be, anyways, on to Jordan 6s. This is a dope shoe, man. If they came close to releasing this, man, I would do the most to try to grab it. It's unique. It stands out, you know what I mean? For a Jordan silhouette that, for the most part, kind of stays basic, this would be dope. You can change a couple things up. If you want to completely black out the bottoms, that's fine. If you want to, you know, do a spin on the sole and throw the pink on the sole, that's fine. I don't care, but this is fire. Just leave it suede like that. I wouldn't want no pink leather. Leave it suede like that, and that shit's fire. On to the next, Jordan 6 History of Flight. They did the 13s in the History of Flight a couple years ago, 2 years ago, I think, and a couple other silhouettes in History of Flight. Basically that predominantly white silhouette with the red hits, the red bottoms. It's dope. The red bottoms make me think of Bread 11s too. You know, when you have that clear red or somewhat translucent red on the bottom, those are dope. I like them a lot. I never had a chance to grab them. I'd get them. On to the next, you got the Jordan 6 Macklemore Green Python. These are absolutely fire. All green with the scales. Come on, look at this kick. Zoom in on this kick too. Just look at the, keep it. Fire shoe for sure. And on to the next, of course, and probably my last, the Jordan 6 Wheats. Those were dope. Yeah, those are dope. Much better than those Jordan 1s that came out around the same time. The Harvest, I think they called it. Fire shoe. Can go with a lot of different things. You can flip it a lot of different ways. I'm still looking to get a pair of those. And to round everything out, just a mention, or honorable mention of shoes, 6s that should probably get noted. I'll try to throw pictures up too. The All-Star 6s, kind of hated on, slept on, had a hefty price point, sat in the outlets. I grabbed a pair. I like them. I don't rock them that often, but I do like them. The iridescent colorway, it's cool. The sole started at with the sole too, the translucent sole that was iridescent as well. Cool shoe. The UNC 6s I think came out in 2017 December. All black upper, suede. You know, the blue highlights. Basically like a reverse Jordan infrared. Dope shoe. The Carmines, of course, a classic. You know, what can I say about the Carmines? Fire. Anytime these re-release, grab them. Hopefully they'll come out with the Nike Air on the back. The alternate airs, cool, but I'd rather have the Carmines. The white infrareds, which I talked about before, also a classic. Must grab, especially if they come out with the Nike Air on them. the Tinker Sixes that came out in October of 2018. I like these, but I ended up picking up the Flight Nostalgias with the purple instead. Again, I love purple, but I don't mind these goddamn Tinkers. These motherfuckers are clean too. The Pinnacle Sixes with the metallic gold. I don't know where I will wear it. Probably some, I don't know. Not really necessary to grab, and not a, I mean, what would you do with it? But, you know, I have, for some reason, a weird liking to it, but I don't know what I would do with it. Maroon Sixes, of course. The Maroon Sixes are fire. I did not grab them when they came out. I should have. I kind of slept because I thought it looked a little basic, but burgundy colorway is dope. And the Sport Blue Sixes, also a clean colorway. It's basic in a lot of ways, but at the same time, how they use the color blocking with a little bit of trim blue on there, it's a clean silhouette. You know what I mean? Dope. If I seen it, I would get it. You know. At the end of the day, just wanted to make a list for anybody who's wondering about it, and myself, you know what I mean, all in one package, so I can look at sixes and be like, okay, damn, you know, so far they did all this, what else can they do with the six? You know, this weekend, like I said, the 17th, we got the infrared, black infrared sixes coming out with the Nike Air on the back, and so take a look at it. Before you go anywhere with any Jordan model, you probably should pick up or take a look at the OGs first. Which is what I'm trying to do. I need the infrared in my collection. Never had it before. I know that's kind of funny, but sixes ain't always been my highlights. My favorites have always been 1s, 3s, 4s, 11s, 13s. In that, you know, not in that order, but those are always my favorite. I think they might do a little bit more with the 6-2 this year. So they're showing right now the infrared. They put the Nike Air on the back. If you remember last year, it was the 3s around All-Star time. The Nike Air all over it. You know what I mean? 3s, if you think 2018 was Jordan 1s, Jordan 3s, Jordan 10s, surprisingly, and 13s. Because we got Mellows, he got games, Royal Blues as well. I think that was the only ones for the 13s. For 3s, we got all kind of different 3s, Tinkers and all kind of different 10s. It was like 2 of them dropped early. You had the gray ones with the rainbow stuff on the bottom. You got Shadows, you got Cements, you got them blue ones I talked about that came out in October. You got the split red and blue ones that came out for Russell Westbrook. So the 6s, maybe this is a hint. We might get a few different ones. You know, you already see with the 4s, they're dropping Centrons and all kind of different colorways. So maybe they'll do the same with the 6, but let's hope they do it some justice. If they want to win, take a look at some of the Macklemores and you can tweak them, whatever, but give us that. Other than that, this is Bo Kicks. We took a look at the 6s, and I'm out.